So, onwards!
Huh? What are the Fatui doing here?
I would actually really like to know the answer to that.
That's a little concerning. Let's go over there and see what they're up to. Also, how did they get this close to a tribal settlement?
Well, considering what the captain did for Natlin, maybe they've been given a bit more leeway? I think so, and yeah, okay, that answered my question. We're like basically immediately after all that happened.
Huh. All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That basically makes them followers of one of Natlan's heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Still, once a Fatoos, always a Fatoos. Something seems off seeing them here. Let's go check it out.
Okay, Paimon, we're still holding our prejudice against the Fatui. I mean, I still feel you. I may be friends with a few of them, but I feel you. The truth of the Battle of Seven Colors. Yep. I'm so glad I didn't watch any of the, like, little, I think, animated videos that came out, because they are based off the stuff we just got to experience here. Yeah, excuse me, what are you guys doing here?
Ahem! What are you guys doing here?
Paimon, can you... That was a little too close to what I said.
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with our employer.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private employer?
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlin. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense.
That looks like... I almost want to say Fontaine outfit, but hold on, let's find
My
out.
original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest recommended Grudok and his squad.
Okay.
I was told they were capable fighters and had the time to spare, so they fit the bill. It seems like the Fatui's reputation in Natlin is quite positive.
Only recently, but yeah, no.
So that's what happened. Then you must be from Fontaine?
Precisely! Maud Luson, at your service. I work in the publication business. And you two... Wait, you must be the Traveler and his fairy companion.
I was... I can't be shocked that people know who we are now.
Oh, you know us?
A golden-haired traveler with a floating companion. There's no mistake. Your exploits in Fontaine have all the makings of a best-selling series. I'd be a failure of a book merchant if I couldn't recognize you.
True, I'm sure Charlotte made sure our photos were plastered everywhere.
Wow, we're really famous at this point, Traveler.
It's truly my lucky day. I know this is sudden, but I was actually looking for you two. You see, I have a favor to ask.
That would be...
So, you chased us all the way to Natlan? That's a little creepy.
Okay, you know what, Paimon? That actually is a good retort to that.
You'll be generously rewarded, I promise you.
Depends on the task, but okay, we're open to hearing you out.
Well, at least he got straight to the point. Should we hear what he has to say?
Yeah, even if he didn't say he was gonna pay us for this, generally speaking, we listen to people and kind of go with it. So something tells me we can't escape.
All right, we'll hear your request.
You know the great shaman Citlali, right?
Oh,
I need her help with something.
okay, this means we're gonna get to hang out with Citlali. You know what? You don't even need to pay me.
Yeah, but the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked?
Actually, okay, why are we being negative here? I think with us asking Citlali, she might actually be willing to help. Like, she'll be awkward about it, but I think she'd be willing.
Yeah, Citlali really doesn't like dealing with strangers.
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if one person could convince her, it would be the golden-haired traveler.
Yeah, see, I agree with them on that one, actually. I don't know why we're so doubtful about it.
If you manage it, I'll even double your pay.
We don't even know what the base price is. Yeah, why do you need her help? Like, what is it you're exactly trying to gain from this?
Oh yeah, we should definitely get to the bottom of that first.
I love the music for the Nightwind area. I can't let it distract me. I can stand here all I want later.
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Alie, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Alie. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team.
Okay.
Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman Citlali?
She's the one who worked with colors, right?
Yes. According to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years ago, and the most adept in her tribe at using that particular technique. Out of all of her exploits, her most celebrated is the Battle of Seven Colors. According to legend, the battle was triggered by an abyss invasion, one of the most brutal in Natlan's history, even from a greater historical perspective. Amazingly, Natlan was able to turn the tide despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The key to victory was none other than a color Citlali created on the battlefield. The color was extraordinary, illusory in appearance while also seeming to possess physical form. Legend has it that Citlali used the color to construct a magnificent maze on the battlefield and trap all the enemies inside. This allowed her allies to launch a counterattack and ultimately
That's
secure
really
victory.
cool, actually.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time.
Okay, so now we know what it is you're interested in, but what do you want to, like, use the knowledge for? That is still a question I have.
That story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books about the history of other nations. They always
okay.
end up faring well on the market. When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where the battle took place, or find any definitive evidence that it occurred at all.
That is true. Like, Natlan is very cut off from, like, every other nation, so I can see that.
Even within the Masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story. Some believe it to be a myth. If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication.
Okay, so you want someone who would be able to confirm this for you.
But if you're just including it in a story collection, why does it matter if it never happened?
Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is Restoring the Truth of History. Naturally, I needed to be factual.
That makes sense. You did that to yourself.
That's why I'm here. The Masters of the Nightwind are said to have a tradition of recording past events, so I wanted to consult their records. But I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few ordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer. Honestly, I'm just trying to promote their history, and they make such a fuss.
Well, I mean, it is their history. They can choose if they want it to be like made public all around Teyvat, basically. You know, if it's something they hold dear and they don't really want spewing out, that is their choice technically.
According to my research, their scrolls are considered sacred relics in addition to historical records. Naturally,
Yeah.
outsiders are rarely granted access. Not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information. I just need more time, and I could...
We've been over this, Alier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a better way.
Okay, so you're just impatient, dude. Come on. You have someone who's super interested and invested on, like, actually learning this stuff, but you're like, you'll take too long. Let's do a simpler route. Like, I think you're being a little extreme there.
Citlali, you mean?
Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that Citlali has been alive for more than 200 years. That means she lived during the era of the Battle of Seven Colors.
Oh, but okay, so, like, I thought that could be the case, but then I also just now put together, I'm like, what if that's a sensitive topic? Like, even if she was willing to help people because we're asking her, like, personally, if it's something like that she went through and, like, knew people for, I don't know if I'm comfortable basically asking her to spill her guts. Like, you know?
If she agrees to be my consultant, then no other historical records are necessary.
I don't dislike this. Well, okay. I for some reason have a dislike for him. I think it's about his way of going for information. Like, even if he's trying to spread like the truth and like bring like actual historical facts to light and not like romanticized or like false information, the way he's going about it's kind of it's quick, sure, but I don't really like it.
Oh, that's what you want.
Yeah.
So, what do you say? I'll quadruple the pay if it helps sweeten the deal.
How are you going to afford quadrupling the pay unless our pay was not that low? Well, unless the pay was low, so quadrupling it just finally makes it that like tremendous amount you were offering to begin with.
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you.
We actually should go ask her, Paimon. We still have a duty to fulfill after all. Oh, so we're gonna go with it.
Oh, right. The duty the chief gave us has a lot to do with wheat sealing.
Oh yeah. God, I can't believe I forgot about that. I'm sorry. My brain was misplacing info from like the quest we just did, jumping back into this after already doing the first 2 acts. That is true.
Who knows? The Battle of Seven Colors might lead us in the right direction.
Because it was a specific color that no one else seemed to be able to produce.
All right, we'll help you convince Citlali. Just let us do the talking, okay?
Oh yeah, no, if you open your mouth, we're screwed.
Of course.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Is there a teleporter kind of close? Close enough. Close enough. God, Natlin grew on me so quick. I guess my top 3 now are Mondstadt, Natlin, and Fontaine. Anyways, we found Citlali's place. Oh, is that another challenge for a duel, or is that just her natural, like, graffiti that would be there? I really wanted to see, the graffiti that she had on the wall for, in her teaser. But that's just me wanting to make myself sad.
So, this is where the great shaman lives? A bit far from civilization, isn't it? I hope the person who pointed us in this direction wasn't mistaken.
What? You think she's living lavishly? She actually probably kind of likes the distance right now. What do you mean?
For someone like Citlali, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it down.
No. I genuinely think it's just a request for a duel. I don't think you need to copy it down.
We're here for a reason, Alier. As agreed, you two can do the talking, and we'll wait for you here.
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Hopefully she's not hungover.
That is true. We can catch her on an off moment.
Citlali? Are you there? We need your help with something. Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home.
Oh! Granny Eatstily? Is that what we're gonna call her? Let's try her other name.
Oh, Granny Eastly?
Wait.
Are you home?
Wait. Hold on, no, I'm actually, no, I need to, hold on, 1 second. Okay, guys, I think I'm right on this, okay? Not display capture, but a window capture. Yes. Okay. Okay, so look at what Paimon just said. Here, I'll do this so you guys have audio. But
You could take me on. You'll know for next time.
Granny Citlali, are you home? I'm wondering. I'm now very, very curious if that's true. But anyways, enough of my side note. Let's get back to it. The door is thrown open and you're met with a pungent smell of alcohol.
Kid! If you're here to challenge me, book an appointment first.
It so is, right? I've never seen that happen. Us pick up a moment following after a quest. That's fun if that's actually what just happened. Also, it's another photo moment. So Citlali's a real hermit, huh?
Traveler!
We caught her at a bad time. Oh, we sure threw her off. She was expecting some, like, oh my god, meddling kids. The door closes abruptly. She has to tidy up her room. She's tidying up her place.
Looks like we came at a bad time.
Yeah, she just woke up. It's okay, Paimon. We need to give her a moment.
Are you still there? Just come in. We can talk inside.
Well, at least we didn't get turned away.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. That was great. That was unnecessary stuff I just did, but it was so worth it. So worth it. Oh, man. Did she clean up the place? Because I think in the photo it was pretty messy.
So this is where Citlali
Oh my god,
lives.
look at all that. Look at them.
I didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Complain if you want. Menial housework means nothing to a great shaman like myself.
Hey, I'm not gonna judge you, okay? It's fine. Plus, you did real quick work.
Besides, in light novels, people who keep everything neat and tidy are always too boring to be the protagonists.
I don't think you should use Yai Publishing as your source of knowledge, but I mean, whatever you say, Citlali.
Also, I'm not a hermit. I'm just above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
A hermit. I'm not judging you, Citlali. I feel you. I'm the same. She's checking to make sure she didn't leave anything out of sorts. Oh. She did make a
She
face.
does care
Yeah.
a lot about what we think of her.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like, her people were right. If we come to talk to her, she's more willing to talk.
Oh, and that spell I used to transfer my senses to you? You're not still, experiencing the side effects, are you?
She's currently like, please tell me. You haven't heard all my thoughts just now. Like, please, everything's done. You're not, like, getting to spy into my senses right now.
It's my duty as a great shaman to check that kind of thing.
Sure. You're not just testing to see if you let something slip unintentionally.
Oh, you mean when we could hear your thoughts? Nope.
It's a trailer
It's been
music.
so long, we don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Or a rendition of it, like bits of it. Sounds like it, at least.
Then why do I hear the traveler's thoughts in my head?
What, you do? Are you sure? We need to test this. Traveler, quick, give me a line.
What?
Okay, that's gonna get to her, actually. That bothers her. She cares about what we think of her. Like, it's true, maybe she doesn't really care much. Well, I mean, she does care. We heard her when she was drunk. But, you know, maybe she doesn't, quote-unquote, care about what, like, most people think about her. But she does take your opinion of her, pretty strongly.
I can still hear you, you know.
She's making the pouty face again. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Like, obviously she sounds like March occasionally to me because it's March's VA. But then, like, I'm sorry, I just love her. I apologize for offending you.
Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. First you hear my thoughts, now I'm hearing your thoughts.
It is crazy how after all this time it only finally just now hit you.
It was just a simple spell. I use it on you and now it's on the Fritz.
I'm so sorry. We're just weird like that, okay?
Forget it. Just tell me why you're here.
Well, someone asked us to ask you to be their consultant. They have questions about the history of Natlan.
Yeah, and they used us to get to you, okay? We're gonna be straight up and honest here.
So they asked the hero of Natlan to put in a good word? Sounds like they know I don't usually trouble myself with other people's problems.
Yes, they definitely know that well.
The pay is really good.
Paimon, at least try to act like that's not why you're here. Oh my god, she scares me. Oh,
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
I don't want to bug her now.
She sure doesn't look busy.
Come on,
I
Paimon.
knew this wouldn't get us anywhere.
What if the request comes from me?
From you?
Yeah, what if I personally am interested in this story?
Yeah, we were given a sacred duty to help your tribe weave a special scroll.
Huh? So, you're the appointed ones this time?
Yep, that did fall into our hands. Rather suddenly, if I might add.
We were surprised too. After all, we have no idea how to weave a scroll like that. But with Chef Biram's help, we were able to make some progress.
I'm sorry, I'm just loving these guys.
We still haven't succeeded, but we learned that the key to weaving the scroll is a special kind of color.
I'm so scared this is gonna be like a touchy subject. I really don't want to be the one who makes someone think about something kind of sensitive and close to their chest.
The historical event those men want to ask about also involves color. If you help them, you might end up helping us too.
Yeah, she has to really think about that one. You know, she's not just gonna give up so simply, Paimon, okay? She has standards. Picture. I'm sorry.
She's giving us
4
that
a.m.
face
has hit
again.
me.
Did Paimon not explain things clearly?
I can't decide whether this twist is completely out of the blue or if it was foreshadowed all along.
Or if it was foreshadowed. Honestly, low-key, maybe it was foreshadowed.
Does that mean you won't help us?
I need to think about it.
Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna rush you into something if you don't feel like it.
Then there's still hope.
Paimon, let her think about it before letting her know that you're hopeful.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
Okay, so now the answer's no, he's fucked up. And honestly, I'm with you, Citlali. Do we need to fire this man from his own job?
You agreed to let us do the talking.
Oh no. Oh no. They made Granny instantly angry. That's a terrible, terrible decision just now. Have fun.
Citlali!
I will remember you not fondly. Citlali suddenly walks out and you rush after her.
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait.
Okay, he's at least telling him to, like, chill out.
Understood.
Yeah, like, dude, you literally could have cost him everything he's working towards because, yeah, Citlali does not take that shit kindly.
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so... Apologies for the disturbance. Grudok is a recent hire, so difficult to restrain sometimes.
You're lucky you didn't finish that sentence, but damn, literally all of us are like, wait, Granny? But you don't look like...
You're lucky you didn't force Citlali's hand.
Very.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
She is so just uninterested. She's so done with this whole situation. She is me.
Do you have any idea who I am?
By your
Did
little
you
performance.
think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little performance? I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me right as I was about to make an important decision.
That is true. He did specifically interrupt right as she was about to make a decision. Like her verdict on whether she was going to do something.
Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel, except 10 times worse.
Okay.
That's all I came out here to say.
Jeez. Damn. I mean, yes, ma'am.
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a discussion to finish.
You live up to your name, Granny Itztli. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
We didn't mention that yet to her. What's... She's either gonna suddenly be actually interested, or she's gonna just now flat out reject him. I don't know. Maybe there's a third option I'm not seeing, but
You're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Okay, let's see.
Ah, the Traveler didn't get to that part?
No, your recent hire interrupted our conversation. Anyways.
Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But, if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal interest in this matter, don't you? I heard that the great shaman Huitzilin was a friend of yours. You two must have been close.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this part that you're adding here. Now I really don't like your... I don't know. He just gives me vibes. The researcher is so much better.
If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, all of Teyvat will learn the truth.
She would be the one who would want it, like, get to decide if she wanted that to be public, though. I don't know. I feel like, what if, hey, sir, what if we learn about the battle and then, you know, at the end of the day, we can decide if, like, we want to share it with you to be publicated.
With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout the land.
God damn it, we're pressuring her.
Don't you think?
I don't know. This is a sensitive topic. And, like, I mean, it's true. It would clear things up and then, like, be proof in history. And it would help the tribe out by, like, documenting that stuff. But at the same time, if this is something super personal for her, especially if she was, like, you know, a close friend, I wouldn't want to go against what she personally feels and, like, give her a pressure. Like, we could be giving her the helping hand to make a decision, or we could be, like, be overbearing in this moment. But, I don't know if the tribe comment would be what helps her, but yeah, you'll be helping me fulfill my duty, and it would mean a lot to your tribe.
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. I owe you a million things.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler, not
You'll
you.
just be the leech?
You'll just have to leech what you can.
I knew it. Yeah, she's still not gonna help you people, but I mean, hey, Traveler, you know, you need this too. Technically, helping us helps the tribe out more than you. So yeah, she's doing the right move here. Sorry. God, this quest is not helping me look like I'm just, like... Citlali skyrocketed, okay? She's up there with Venti in one of the greats on my list of favorite people. So, you know.
Well, at least she agreed to help.
That is true. We could have been flat out rejected. Looks like... Wait, she can still hear you. Wait! What are we doing? She didn't change that yet. What are we doing? Looks like my friendship with Citlali came in handy after all. I never took her to be the heartless type anyway. I want to see if she reacts to this. Hold on. Yeah, look at that glare.
Who are you calling heartless?
Hey, we said you didn't look like a heartless type, okay? Okay?
Not a problem. I always planned to work with the Traveler.
Did you? I mean, you were gonna pay us for... I guess that does mean you were probably gonna have us work on this together because we would have been corroborating with Citlali, I guess.
So, did you directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have any idea where it took place? Can you think of any relics we could use to prove it?
One question at a time. Being too pushy is not in your favor, sir.
Talk at me, why don't you?
Exactly.
Um...
I'd like to know too.
Fine. No, no, and no.
Okay.
I did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the same events. I've lived a long time, but I'm not a walking encyclopedia.
Very true.
You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers if I'm familiar with the subject.
Alright. Even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. Your insights are very valuable. Alier, you had an idea about where to start, yes?
Oh, well, my plan was to consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording history.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to officially working together? After all, it appears I can only get Miss Citlali's help through you.
Yes. Without us, you're screwed. Honestly, Citlali, like, oh wait, I also want to... I'm sorry. What's this? Oh. I was sad that day. Anyways. I'm so sorry we're dragging you around to places you probably don't want to be.
Super invested in this whole thing, Citlali.
The Battle of Seven Colors is something I've only ever heard about. I know as much as anyone else in my tribe.
But how? Weren't you alive when it happened?
That doesn't mean she knows everything. She might not have been a part of it.
I wasn't there when it took place, and she never told me about it. That's how.
But Molo-Saw said the two of you were close friends. The battle was legendary. Why wouldn't Huitziling tell you about it?
Well, it's not really a fun topic, I imagine you'd want to bring up with friends when you're just trying to have fun. And, like, maybe they weren't the closest of friends either, too. Like, that's just something he heard. We don't know if that's the truth.
Close friends?
Yeah.
Rivals? Something Montluçon would know if he actually did his research. Did you see the graffiti outside my house? That's not my doing.
I figured it wasn't.
All students from Huitziling's School of Shamanism must pass an extremely difficult trial before graduation, defeating me in battle.
Oh, so that whole tradition was started by her. That's crazy to think about, actually. And also fucked up.
Those graffiti drawings are how they challenge me.
Yeah, I knew it was the challenge. The Traveler wouldn't have, but I did.
Of course, none of them ever succeeded.
No. You're too, magnificent.
So, after Huitziling's death, her students had no choice but to modify the requirement. Instead of defeating me,
last
all
long
they have
enough.
to do now is last long enough.
Yeah, that sounds like a necessary change. And no one's gonna defeat you anytime soon.
As my rival, Huitziling only had one achievement that surpassed my own. And that was the Battle of Seven Colors. I can only assume she had some kind of secret technique at her disposal. It makes perfect sense that she kept it from me. I'm a fast learner. Telling me about the technique is no different than handing it to me on a silver platter. As if she would give away her one advantage.
Yeah, not something she would do easy.
Oh, that makes sense.
Anyway, all of that is secondary. Like I said, I'm only here to help you fulfill your duty.
Traveler. Traveler, we're intentionally trying to get reactions from her. Like, I appreciate you doing it, but, like, also for her sake, insanity. Chill out. A little bit. But anyways, so Citlali's doing this all for me?
Don't misunderstand. This duty is important for my tribe, too. A great shaman should do her part to see it done.
That's code for, yeah, she's doing it for you. Oh my god, we're so fucking cheeky. We're so cheeky. Why are we like this? The great shaman should also be a bit more organized at home.
Excuse you? I fail to see what housekeeping has to do with my duty as a shaman.
It has nothing to do with it. We're just being mean and poking fun at you. God damn it. Why are we like this?
Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Hey, you know, if you had known we could hear you, I'm sure you could have did the same thing, but we're the ones who got this knowledge, so apparently we're the ones who are gonna abuse it.
Excuse me, great shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
A situation? What did you guys... Oh my god, we're such assholes. I say that lovingly, but we're assholes. Please, great shaman.
Okay.
Citlali, you have every right to ignore us for, like, a week. I only give her a week.
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened.
Oh, okay, they're arguing back and forth.
Wheat Ceiling used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies inside.
I don't know, that sounds believable yet not. There must be more to it.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides, constructing a maze out of color is ridiculous.
I don't know if I'd say ridiculous. Depending on battleground and situation, actually, I can see it doing something to help aid victory.
Wheat Ceiling was one of the most powerful shamans of her time. She definitely could have pulled it off.
That's the biggest problem. She had students. Why not pass it down? A technique that powerful? And no shaman since has ever used it?
Her students are keeping it a secret, of course. If you knew a technique like that, you'd be a fool to show it to just anyone.
I don't know about that. They probably would have used it on Citlali, so there's a flaw there in that statement.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask, is there anything we can use to prove the battle took place?
Of course it took place. Why would you need to prove it?
It's the only way to actually go about public, like making something public if you're trying to say you're like bringing the truth back.
You'll have to excuse him. Some people in our tribe insist on clinging to outdated views of history. I'd give up now if I were you. It only gets more ridiculous from here.
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't find anything better to argue about?
Am I the outdated one? No. It's fine.
These arguments
sorry,
are
the music, man.
precisely why I hesitate to include this story in my collection. Neither side was able to offer anything useful. What should we do?
Wheat Ceiling was a passionate teacher. We were opposites in that sense. The technique she used in the battle must have been her masterpiece. There's every reason to pass it on. Still, if the technique is powerful enough to single-handedly stop an invasion, it also makes sense that her disciples would keep it a secret. We should check with the students from her school. If we can confirm the technique exists, we can deduce certain things about the battle.
That is true. That's where I hesitate to have Citlali involved, though, because if they were like arch rivals, I don't know if her students would be so open to expressing stuff with Citlali around.
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe. Not the type of people outsiders like us can speak to on a whim.
Right. The obsidian altar is off limits to you. But, if I go...
I've been inside. Technically, I'm invited, right?
Is there a problem?
Paimon? I think I just stated a problem, like, maybe 2 seconds ago.
Most of Wheatsealing students are respected priests in the tribe.
Mhm.
But that means they had to go through me. Or try.
Try.
at least. I, of course, humiliated them from a young age.
Yeah, so they're not her biggest fans.
Those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before I wiped the floor with them. If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear life. That's not gonna get us any answers.
Very true.
Yeah, Paimon can see it now.
Run for dear life. It's like Citlali, some kind of tyrant. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, I'm starting to feel it. Damn.
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor.
I'll make sure they don't run away. Who better to fend off a tyrant than a hero of talent? We're really going with that. God damn it. Oh, man.
Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, Traveler. Fine. I said I'd help, so I'll help. But don't blame me if it goes wrong.
I won't. I won't.
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us here.
We appreciate the help.
Ooh. I'm sorry. I feel like there's so much I could add to the conversation other than just gushing, but gushing is what I must do. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, the obsidian, like, we're allowed down here. Okay.
Oh, are you in the middle of a ceremony?
Oops, okay, we're just announcing our presence like this.
Granny Eatsley?
What is she doing here?
Y'all sound so happy.
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
Ah, man, I wish I could see that.
Or is she here to officially take over the tribe?
Okay, you guys, come on. I mean, she may have absolutely pummeled you guys in duels, but like, come on, she's not gonna take over the entirety of the tribe.
Whoa. It's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
Yeah, they're just crazy, okay? Man, they're the ones who literally constantly mess with her peaceful days, like, draw on the, basically, wall of her house, challenging her to a duel left and right. If anything, they're the ones who are, like, causing problems and all that.
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity as priests to the end.
Hey, look, they're not running away. They just are terrified.
Ugh, you talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
Oh, damn. Okay.
What?
Call him out.
All I want is to ask some questions.
So, you're here to interrogate us?
Not necessarily, but I mean, if that's how you see it.
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it? You want their name, don't you?
Oh my god. Come on. I don't think Citlali would fucking care. She would just remove their graffiti and make them do it again later.
We should just run!
Okay, guys, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, with the hero of Natlan here, Granny Eatsley will be on her best behavior.
Yeah, she won't do anything to you. Okay, I will not promise that, actually. She'll be mildly patient. If you guys fuck up, though, I can't stop her.
Sure, whatever you say.
Oh, it's the Traveler and his companion. That does make me feel better. How can we help you?
We wanted to ask about the technique you inherited from Wheatsealing.
Huh. So you can eradicate our school once and for all?
No. For literally just the sake of knowledge on the history.
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year, just as our master instructed. Sounds like she's finally had enough.
Well, I mean, you guys try getting challenged to a duel every day.
Well, you're not wrong.
If we want to protect our legacy, one of us needs to run.
She's gonna kill us all.
Not this again. Just how much did you traumatize them, Citlali?
She just fought them. If they're traumatized, it's their own fucking fault. I don't know why we're insisting that she's the bad guy. I don't get it. She beat them in a duel, so what? There's no reason to be this terrified. Citlali is someone worthy of love and respect. Now that's nice, but you're embarrassed her again. Oh my, we're smug assholes. We are smug assholes.
Hey! You can't just say whatever you want just because it's in your head.
I love the angle for her to approach us. That was just amazing, and also so true, Citlali. So fucking true. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm broken.
I'm Granny Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love and respect. No one has the guts for that.
I mean, I could say, I mean, well, I do. Okay, he's a smug bastard, but he's basically me in that one moment. Okay, I'll give it to you there. I'll give it to you there. I'm saying Traveler because, you know, whether people are playing Lumine or Ether, but yeah, I'll give it to you.
What? You know what? Forget about your duty. We really need to fix this mind-reading situation.
Yeah, it's starting to get a lot to her.
Sorry to disappoint, but if you're here to question whether we're qualified to inherit our master's legacy, we're not going down without a fight.
We're not getting anywhere. What should we do, Traveler?
Let me think. Oh, hello there, buddy. Oh my god, look at him. I'm sorry.
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have disturbed your meditation. Our deepest apologies. Please forgive us.
Hi.
Did Elder Tlapo just issue a declaration?
From what I can tell, in a single word, the message was... friend?
Yeah, this is my best buddy. I'm sorry, I love this tribe's saurians.
Is Elder Tlapo telling us to treat Granny Eatsley?
I mean, here, why don't you
friend?
take that? That's it. It totally wasn't looking at me and saying friend. It's Citlali. Come on, we need this info.
That's not possible, is it?
Oh, you forget yourselves, my friends. You are esteemed priests of our tribe. Where are your manners?
But Chief.
Yeah, exactly. You have been ignoring other people due to your own self-traumatized state.
I didn't expect to see you here, great shaman. My sincere apologies for the lack of hospitality.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place. So you can save the pleasantries, Chief. I'd rather get this over with.
Understood. Now, as successors of Huitzilin, I understand your friction with Granny Eatsley. However, Elder Tlapo's declarations have always showed us the correct path. You would do well to respect his counsel. So, mind your manners and allow Granny Eatsley to ask her questions.
Good thing Elder Tlapo and Chief Biram are on our side.
It does help that we really get to know the people in higher places. Sometimes. Other times it's terrible. Oh, buddy. Talking to Citlali.
Hi there, Elder Tlapo.
It's been a while.
Hey, he seems pretty happy to see us.
Well, I'm happy to see him.
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll, right?
Yeah, things happened.
Yeah, Elder Tlapo appointed us to the task.
Elder Tlapo, huh? He's still Claw to me.
Claw, okay. History. Okay, oh my god, that's precious. These are besties. I don't know why I was about to. I am a fucking soft baby. Like I'm tearing up.
Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Iktomi-Sor elder now. You occupy an eminent and important position within the tribe.
Hey. That doesn't mean he can't be cutesy. Especially with his dear friend. Oh, who could say no to him? I can't. I'm weak. Other people have stronger will than me.
So, you already know each other?
Claw was only this big when we first met.
Oh,
he was
now
with
look at him.
Saurian companion back then. She kept dragging him to my place, so over time, we got to know each other.
Yeah, no, so it does sound like you guys were close. You may have been arch rivals, but that doesn't mean you weren't friendly. Cause I mean, so Ping and oh, why am I forgetting her? Guizhong. Those two were technically kind of competitive, along with Cloud Retainer, like in their sense of music was the connection between Ping and Guizhong, and then like inventions were Guizhong and Cloud Retainer. But yeah, sounds like you and Citlali were close.
But she only came to my place to fight me. But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend. She was the only one who dared to try.
So you were friends. You were arch rivals, but you were friends.
Well, you've lived a long time. You've probably made a bunch of friends.
Now that's
over
a
the years,
sensitive topic right there.
The more time you have, the
Yeah.
more friends you lose.
It's very sensitive, and now I'm sad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking about the past.
Yeah, I figured. No. Oh.
200 years and you still haven't given up, Claw? I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head back. Traveler, Paimon,
What
let's
is
go.
this? What is it that Claw is trying to have you answer upon?
Hey there, Chief Biram.
Hello again.
Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last time we failed the task, huh?
A lot's gone down since then.
I'm just grateful you haven't forgotten that duty.
Yeah.
Actually, we have good news. We found another clue.
I'm all ears.
It's the Battle of Seven Colors.
Citlali's claim to fame? That sounds promising. But the battle took place hundreds of years ago. An investigation is bound to be difficult.
True, but Granny Eatsterly promised to help.
Is that so? Huh. I've tried seeking her help in the past, but I never managed to coax her out. You should cherish this opportunity.
I know, we're just built different and special like that. Now I'm being the cheeky asshole. God damn it, Ether.
Hey, don't complain. None of the previous chiefs succeeded either.
Hey, you're not special.
Forgive me. That wasn't my intention. It was a comment on my own failings.
It's not your fault.
Paimon said you've been trying to figure out how to weave the special scroll.
It is my duty, great shaman.
Why bother? The scrolls always end up completed on time. So what's the point of figuring it out for yourself?
If I may, this task concerns the history of Natlan as a whole. And in many ways, history is the memory of a people. Memory is sacred to our tribe. I'm sure a great shaman understands that better than a humble junior like myself. Something this important cannot be left to baseless rumors. I know you don't concern yourself with the daily affairs of the tribe, Granny Eatsterly. Even so, as a priestess, I trust you wouldn't leave something like that to chance.
I get your point.
Something on your mind?
Of course, the one time I wish you could read my mind, it doesn't work.
I'm so sorry. I feel like this is very important, but I hate when it's so sensitive to somebody. Okay, now we're just genuinely trying to get her out of the down move, but also, god damn it.
No, that's not it.
We know, but you should know what we're trying to do.
Huh?
It's not important. Rest assured, Biram, with my help, the Traveler and Paimon will definitely be able to complete the task.
Haha. You have my thanks then.
Okay. Time to interrogate some terrified people. I say as I go to collect random drops. As if these are more important than my task.
Huh.
Now let's find out if there actually
so
is something
here. Are you here to
here.
test whether we're qualified to inherit Master Wheatselian's legacy?
No.
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't think any of you are qualified.
I mean, hey, honesty.
But that's not why I'm here. All you need to do is be good and answer my questions.
Fine. Ask away.
You've heard of the Battle of Seven Colors, right?
Of course. It's our master's claim to fame. An immortal legend inscribed in the very history of our tribe.
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question whether it actually occurred.
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
It's disgraceful. How can they question something like that?
It doesn't surprise me. Natlan has had more tourism lately. A lot of people have started getting strange ideas after interacting with Outlanders. After all, everyone who took part in the battle has returned to the ley lines. Without witnesses, it's hard to refute detractors.
Well, it just so happens the questions I want to ask are directly related to the legitimacy of this battle.
Listen, we know you are rivals, but do you really have to question her legacy?
You think she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little scrutiny?
Yeah, no, I doubt that. She would take the scrutiny in stride and, like, prove everybody wrong.
No, of course not.
Then let me finish. During the battle, Wheatseiling most likely used a technique powerful enough to turn the tides of war. I'm sure she was very proud of it. Proud enough to pass it on to her disciples. So, which one of you inherited that technique?
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest. With or without it, I can wipe the floor with any of you.
Yeah, no objections there. But I'm telling the truth. None of us have ever heard of that technique.
It would be interesting, because I'm not actually doubting about the battle. I'm just wondering too if it could have been something so simple that it's just not thought about, and like we're overcomplicating it in like everyday usage now. I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways that this could happen, you know? Also, I just looked over. I'm sorry. I missed a follow at some point. Thank you for the follow, and I'm so sorry I missed it.
Gah, what's wrong with her? Why would she let it go extinct?
Master's body of work is massive. No one student could hope to learn all her techniques. Mastering just a few already takes a lot of effort.
But you would think that it's something you'd still be able to get down, and she would like document it as like one of her highest honors, like her greatest achievements, right?
Master had no choice but to recruit many students, split up what she knew into different portions, and pass it down through various individuals. So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Wheat Zealin's school of shamanism, what we know isn't the sum of her legacy. Actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques. The family fell on hard times and lost the right to the priesthood. Still could be worth a shot.
Fall on hard times and you get kicked out? Okay, you know it's a priesthood. I'm not surprised. Never mind.
But if they inherited Wheat Zealin's secret technique, shouldn't the family be thriving?
Well, what if it's not something that leads to like a prosperous life? What if like I'm starting to think, what if it is something that like isn't like super crazy and otherworldly, but like is useful and like good for like daily life, but that it wouldn't make them like super like popular or like rich or crazy like that?
Well, it's the only thing I can think of.
All right, give me their address.
I'll mark it out on your map.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm not optimistic about the future of this investigation.
You're really giving it your all, though.
That's because the request came from you. You don't know the power of your own words, do you?
No. Oh, maybe we do now. I feel like we're abusing it a bit. But yeah, no, this got me, but okay, onwards. Is there somewhere above? Yeah, it's above. This quest is actually... Maybe I'm talking too much. Maybe that's why it's already been going on for an hour. I believe it. I can see it happening. You recount everything you learned to the others.
Proving the legitimacy of this battle seems more hopeless by the second.
Because it is possible that it legit happened, but like there's just no real way to ever bring the details to light.
Nothing we can do about that.
Well, even if our investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, that's still a worthwhile result.
It is, because you still technically learn.
Although I'm here for business purposes, I have a personal interest in this as well. I'm drawn to matters of historical truth.
That's exactly why I chose to follow you, Monsieur Montluçon.
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not asking for your opinion. I don't really care whether you continue your investigation.
Here's the thing. You're very kind, so you do actually care to see people achieve their goals. You just don't get super attached for, you know, understandable reasons. Hey, you know, she is being very upfront with you, but trust me, she's kind. She's lovely.
And Traveler, you came to me for help with your scroll weaving duty, right? You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Colors could give you answers. That's understandable. But based on our progress, I'd say this is a dead end.
I don't know about that yet. There could still be more to it. I don't want to give this up yet, Citlali.
Instead of wasting time, you might consider taking a different approach. I'll try to think of another way to help you.
Oh, she's playing peekaboo with her little Saurian in the back there. Anyways.
Respected traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised. You shall have it in full. Extra, if that's what it takes.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the extra money right now, though, but I do think from, like, the moments of silence and contemplation, and just how she's viewing her arch rival, who may have actually been a friend like everyone described, I think this investigation could help you too.
What makes you say that?
Because it has to do with her past. Your friend's past.
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far, it kind of seems like there's unresolved tension between you two.
You think so?
Without a doubt. I can almost say there is.
She claimed to be your friend, but picked fights with you non-stop, and never told you about her biggest accomplishment. By figuring out the truth behind the battle, maybe we can finally help you get closure.
Closure? I'd say we're 200 years too late. But fine, if you want to keep investigating, be my guest.
Come on, you know deep down you want to know too. Like, you may not have been super invested or, like, thinking about it consciously until we brought it up, but there had to have been a part of you that wanted some form of, like they're phrasing it, closure.
Ah, that's wonderful news.
I would not talk right now.
Alright, let's go visit the shaman family!
I'm literally just invested for Citlali's sake right now.
Hello, are you a shaman?
Yep, that's me. Huh? Granny Eatsley?
Yeah, oh, don't worry, she comes in peace.
Get up! In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
Oh, come on. People need to be kinder to her. They're the ones who picked the fight. They can't now frame her as some fucking monster because they're the ones who chose to fight her and lose.
My apologies. Ever since my grandfather's generation, the shamans of my family have given up on passing your trial, Granny Eatsley. Have we offended you in some other capacity?
No, no.
Man, this is generational trauma at this point.
It is generational trauma, but again, it's self-imposed generational trauma.
Whenever I misbehaved as a kid, Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from Granny Eatsley. I still get nightmares about it sometimes.
I mean, hey, it gave them a tool to help make their children behave. I wonder what Citlali looks like in those nightmares.
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember? Keep asking your questions. I'm going to find somewhere quiet to wait.
Understandable.
Okay, so your family studied under Citlali, right?
Yes, although that pretty much ended with my grandfather's generation, unfortunately.
Okay. But grandfather, so there's more time in between. It's possible he maybe could have known.
The techniques my family learned from Citlali didn't have much practical use in terms of tribal affairs, so during my grandfather's time, we quit the priesthood.
Okay. I mean, maybe my theory is somewhat logical?
Turns out, shaman techniques aren't that useful outside the priesthood either. So over time, we abandoned them altogether. Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true power of those teachings.
Not me just watching Citlali.
After all, Citlali was a genius. None of her students have been able to fully reproduce her talent.
Do you know which techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure. As a kid, I remember hearing my grandfather talk about them, but it's not like I can use them myself.
Just think about it for a sec. Do you remember anything about a technique that can decide the outcome of a battle?
Decide the outcome of a battle? No, I don't remember anything like that.
Because I'm also wondering if the story, it said that it was like the decisive thing, and while it did help, I don't know. I'm not trying to say that Citlali's like last big like memoir is false, but I'm trying to think, like, there's always more to a story, and there are going to be parts over time that like get exaggerated or dramatized.
Besides, my family wasn't really known for our talent. If a technique like that exists, I doubt Citlali would pass it on to us. You might have better luck asking one of the priests. They're descendants of Citlali's most gifted students.
And we asked them, so this makes things interesting.
Well, looks like we're back where we started.
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors took place. Alier, do you think we have enough to draw a conclusion?
Yes, over there, human.
All we have are non-witness accounts. We could put together an interview, but that's not going to hold up in academic circles.
Yeah, no. You need some form of, like, actual documented proof and evidence.
Then we have to keep going.
Oh, you're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Mm-hmm. That's been our goal.
Yeah, you know about it?
Not a lot, but There's something special about my family.
Oh,
In
there
addition
we
to
go.
shaman techniques, Huitzilian stories were passed down to us as well.
Okay, that's really good. Okay, yeah.
Say what you want about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but they definitely paid attention to those stories. And of course, the Battle of Seven Colors is the most exciting story of them all.
We don't need another story. We need something concrete. Does no one in your tribe understand that?
Dude, fucking patience, be nice, dude. Like, you're the one coming in and, like, trying to, like, drag up, like, these people's histories. Yet you're the one being impatient and, like, brash about it.
I'm not sure if this is helpful, but the story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
Okay, so there might be more truth to it.
Really?
How so?
Well, it's Huitzilian's personal account of the events, so it's a lot more detailed.
Okay. She's, like, investigating all this stuff.
For
listening
example, in the version I heard, the battle took place in a location known as Chico Mostuk Cave.
Yeah, she's listening in. Okay, so we have a location now.
That means you can tell us where to find it. Have you ever been to this place?
Unfortunately not.
I studied maps of Natland before we left, Monsieur Montluçon. I don't remember ever seeing such a name.
Could your ancestors be mistaken, Mr. Ashemin?
No, like, are we looking... I'm gonna let them keep going.
It's unlikely. My family may have let the shamanism side of things fall by the wayside, but we're serious about these stories. In the words of my grandfather, some things deserve to be passed down more than secret arts.
If Huitzilin's version of events differs so much from the general understanding, that makes it even more likely the battle is completely made up.
Or, again, just over-dramatized. Like, it doesn't mean it's fake. It's just the details were lost in time.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Let's, like,
Oh, hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostuk cave?
Yeah, there we go. Citlali's in.
Oh, yes? Can I clear something up for you?
It's been more than 200 years. Huh.
There we go. Yep.
I never thought I'd hear that name again.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we're gonna talk somewhere else about that detail.
That location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostuk cave is what it was called 200 years ago.
There we go. Just a name change, realistically, here.
Precisely when Huitzilin was alive. That means, Monsieur Montluçon, we can confirm the original site of the battle. Once we get there, the evidence we need should be at our fingertips.
Just when we thought all hope was lost. I never doubted you, great shaman. Allow me to present you with a gift as thanks.
I don't think she wants anything from you personally, but I mean...
Save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Yeah, even if it doesn't get them anywhere, just accept it. You've definitely earned it.
Wait, Mr. Montluçon works in publishing. You're a huge fan
Oh.
of light novels, right? Citlali?
Yeah!
Maybe he could get you some that are out of print.
I mean, you want your light novels?
Really?
Okay, there we go. We won her over. Deal done.
Out of print, huh? Sure. Do you have any in mind?
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power is a must.
This is a Yai publishing book. I should remember from the titles. God damn it.
It's the first major hit of the isekai genre.
Oh my god.
Several editions have gone to print, but copies of the first edition are exceedingly rare and valuable.
I see.
Yeah, it's basically an arm and a leg, sir. You've really made a tough decision here.
There's also its sister work, Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It was Yai Publishing House's attempt at gauging the new market trends.
Wasn't that the book in her trailer? I think I even mentioned... Yeah, I mentioned Yai in my reaction to Citlali's trailer, actually.
It's opened the door
Forgetting
to a
that
new
she loved
genre
the
after readers grew tired
books.
of isekais. The sales speak for themselves. Actually, Yai Publishing House released a limited edition not too long ago, but it's almost impossible to get. Anyway, I'll take those two.
Sir, you've just signed yourself up for a big deal.
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that. What were the titles again? Reborn as Kitsune Guji?
Reborn, I forgot it too, but it ends with the Shogun, and then Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. I got the second book down, at least.
These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire industry. You're telling me, as someone who works in publishing, you've never heard of them?
Okay, you're losing her favor quickly.
I'm a merchant from Fontaine, after all. Regarding this particular genre from Inazuma, I'm afraid I lack your level of expertise.
Amateur. Oh my god. Just leave the books to me. Don't forget about our pay, though.
Of course. Sounds like a perfect arrangement. Now, there's no time to waste. We should head to the site of the battle
Oh,
right
we have
away.
connections. We can hopefully just maybe get a discount. Please.
Once we get there, it'll take a bit more work to determine the actual location. Right now, all we have is a general idea.
Well, I'm sure Miss Citlali can help us with that.
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening, and I have important plans tonight. You expect me to work through the night?
That is true. I don't think we should, I mean, I would love to have answers fast, but you can't expect to have people who decided to help you, even if you're paying them, work through the night like that. That's a bit much.
Well, what do you think, Traveler?
Let's take a break for the day and meet back up tomorrow. It's not like the battlefield's gonna go anywhere, and let's say it did go somewhere, it would have been already gone, hundreds of years ago.
Okay, we'll find a place to rest for the night. When should we meet tomorrow?
He's persistent, huh?
Very. What do you think? We'll work on your schedule, Citlali, since we're the ones, really imposing on you.
How about noon?
Do we have to wait that long?
Yes. Yes. Dude, stop it. People are willing to help you, even though you're offering payment and all that shit. You need to remember at any point they can say, you know what, fuck the money, no thank you, and stop helping you.
Great shamans have important matters to attend to in the morning.
I'm not believing Citlali with her responses of having things to do. She might, but I'm currently not believing her. But still, I think if she's saying noon, just wait till fucking noon. My guess is that she just wants to sleep in. And or read some more light novels. But yeah, I'm with you on that one.
That's only because I have important tasks to complete at night.
Sure. That's why you're blushing. Paimon's literally like, excuse me, what?
All right, as Miss Citlali instructed. Let's meet back up tomorrow at noon. We'll be waiting at the exit of the tribal settlement.
I'm really waiting for her to just take away the, reading thoughts thing, you know? Because it really is just biting her.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask, is Granny Eatsley satisfied with my answer?
Yeah, of course. You really helped us out.
Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't offend her somehow.
Nope, you did good.
You're really that scared of her?
She's actually really nice. She's just awkward in social situations.
To be honest, Granny Eatsley almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. Everything we know about her comes from rumors.
Yeah, rumors from people who decided to bug her and pick a fight, and then I guess because they lost, they're now sore losers, and also they chose to fight someone they know they probably couldn't beat, but they're terrified about it.
She's a powerful shaman who's lived for over 200 years. As a great hero, you're probably the only one who isn't intimidated by her.
No, I was gonna say, Auroron interacts with her, but Auroron has every right to be a little scared of her. But also, guys, come on, she's nice. Want to grab a meal? My treat. Think of it as a thank you for today. Kind of like, remember, when we helped you out with Auroron, you paid us back with a meal? Let's do the same.
That's quite considerate of you. All right, let's grab a few drinks. Just like last time.
Yeah, see, she mentioned last time too. Same wavelength.
Wait, didn't you say you had important plans tonight?
Paimon? Paimon. We all know she was lying. I mean, I don't doubt she's actually busy, but we know in this situation she was fucking lying.
What did you think I meant?
Yeah, exactly, Paimon. Hmm?
Does that mean you've gone drinking every night for the past 200 years? Now Paimon's worried about your health.
I mean, it is a valid concern, but anyways, same place?
No, I've had enough socializing for one day. I know somewhere quiet. We can just buy some drinks and head over.
Okay, then. No problem.
Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind reading issue.
Yep.
Considering the necessary spell work, I'd rather do it in private.
Okay, then. This literally might be my favorite place because of the music. We'll find out where I need to be. So it's saying up top. Whoa! Okay. Actually, there is a way to get up here. Hold on. Just turn around. I don't need a TP again. I can do this. I am a problem solver. Why don't I heal? There we go. Let me borrow your friendly abilities. Let us go forward. Now how does this
Is this the place?
No, further up.
Further up?
Yeah, look up. Citlali leads you to a hot air balloon.
Whoa, this is like a secret base.
Sometimes I want the fresh air, but not the company. So I come here.
Makes sense.
Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great. The halberd crest birds didn't eat my snacks.
Hey, they were being generous, okay? There is a treasure chest in the distance. Anyways. Yep, just straight to drinking. Just straight to it.
Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand.
Just like last time?
It might take a little longer, actually. I just need to share my senses, make a clean break.
This is a nice shot, actually.
And that should do it. Right?
Let's hope. Let's find out. This really is a one-of-a-kind view. That must be why Citlali likes to come here.
You're not wrong.
Ha!
Hold on. Why do I still hear you in my head?
No idea. Genuinely no idea.
Oh, did I not separate our senses completely? Maybe using my palm isn't enough? Close your eyes.
We're gonna figure this situation out.
Oh, please work, please work. A great shaman should be able to handle this.
Paimon! Come on, she's like desperately trying to figure out what she's doing wrong, okay? I get what this looks like, but come on.
Okay, what about now?
I think I heard something. I heard your thoughts. Oh no.
Huh? And now?
It's gone, don't worry. It was in the moment.
Huh. Whenever I try to remove the effect, it just flips direction and gets worse.
Seems like it, yeah. God, now we're going to... And yes, it was her forehead. Anyways.
That was just to help with the spell. Ah, shoot. I still hear you.
Uh-huh. That you do. Just back to drinking.
For a human soul, to lose the boundaries of the mind is to drown in the sea of consciousness.
God damn it.
Without a concept of self.
Wait, that sounds bad.
I
Yeah,
read
makes
that
sense.
in a
Makes
light
sense.
novel. When it comes to the real world, I think it's pretty accurate.
Citlali, you got drunk real fast. I think you need to lay off drinking.
Is Citlali drunk?
Wait, why
She's
are...
not making much sense.
Two of my favorite characters, I just realized now, fucking love to drink. I haven't seen Venti drunk. But still. Also, that one time Kazuha accidentally got alcohol and became drunk. And in Zhao has been proven to have some rice wine, and then maybe he's had drinks with Venti if Venti's persuaded. Oh my god. Anyways.
Anyway, we'll just have to leave it for now.
I guess so. I'm so sorry. You're going to continue hearing my smug thoughts.
Hearing the traveler's thoughts isn't that bad, right? You should just tease him. That's what Paimon would do.
Oh my god. I'm so glad I don't have this situation with Paimon. To be fair, though, I think Traveler would be able to make comebacks towards Paimon. I do think so.
It's just... I'm not good at this. I'm not used to being close to people.
It's a scary thing. Like, in general, but especially given her circumstances.
Sorry, I said we could be friends, but I guess I'm not ready.
It makes sense. Though we already are friends. It's just, it's okay if... This is why she didn't see herself as friends with the other person.
I'm used to being Granny Eatsley. Someone intimidating. Someone people are scared to approach. I don't have to deal with people that way.
Why live like that?
Yeah, Paimon's been wondering. Why do you insist on living so far away? You could easily become a leader of
I
your
don't think she
tribe,
wants
someone
that
everyone
per se.
loves and respects.
That seems like a bit much. But it's true that why not do something that would make you at least in a little bit better regard and not just like feared?
When you live as long as me, a person is like a flower. The color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its fragrance. But it doesn't last. With the passing of the seasons, everything withers away. You can try to water it, but it will never bloom again. Even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers the following year, the one you remember won't be there.
That's so sad and tragic. God, it's awful because I want her to be able to make those connections, but it's so true that given her circumstances for her, it just feels like she's getting to know someone to just watch them die again. Like, and to her, it might even feel like that. It's like she just got to know them and then they're gone.
That's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day. Just like a flower.
I hate that. That's so sad. This shot is so good, but I'm depressed. For her.
Getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years. Until the weight of their memories crushes my soul.
Fuck the voice acting for that line, too. It literally is a fucking free run case. It really is.
If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them. It's better if the people in my memories are nothing more than fleeting strangers.
That's not good for you, though, either. Yes, it's a way for you to solve the getting close just to lose them situation, but that really does hurt you still. You just think that it might be the better path.
Citlali.
My approach is different. I choose to remember everyone. This is coming from someone who has a similar situation.
You won't live as long as me, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, see, Lolly, there's a thing you don't quite know about us. Actually, I might have a long lifespan. I have some truly ancient memories.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Then you should understand. Nearly everyone you know will be gone one day.
But that's why you need to treasure the moments with them and then the memories. Even in, like, normal lifespan situations, you never know what can happen. And you know, there are circumstances sometimes, like, let's say with, like, pets as a clear distinction, sometimes depending on the pet, but you know. Just because you know that they'll be gone one day doesn't mean you shouldn't, you know, give them the time of day or the thought. Yes, it hurts. Now, I'm going super meta for my own sake, just because I feel like it is like, you know, I talk about my cat all the time. It's not like this cat's the first one I've ever had. And it's not like a cat is the first pet I've ever had. And while their life, other animals' lives have been shorter, clearly, than ours, and we've seen them go, it hurts, but then also I'm grateful that I had that time with them. You know, it's like, don't get me wrong, it is a painful memory, but then also thinking back on those times of joy too sometimes are nice. It is a nice reminder. You know, it is sometimes really good to be able to have those memories of them. I explained it poorly again, but I hope at least some of what my thoughts on the matter kind of got through, you know? Because I get where Citlali's coming from. I really do. But then I also appreciate the notion of keeping them with you in the memory. And not being afraid to, you know, get to know them. Even if you know it may be fleeting. All the more reason to remember them.
Traveler?
I have a friend who only lives in my memories now. In fact, you could say my memories are the sole proof that she existed in this world. So sometimes I tell myself, as long as I remember every single friend, they will never truly die. Keeping them alive in, like, through memory. Instead, they will live on in this world of my memories. When friends create memories together, there's always something to hold on to. So if you still need time, let me choose to remember you first. Yep. Alcohol. She looked over, though. Yep. It is a very deep topic. I'm trying to make myself laugh. I made myself emotional.
Is something wrong?
Don't worry about it, Paimon. I was just sharing my thoughts.
Stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away. It's not like I want to hear you complain about me all the time.
You know I'm not complaining about you all the time. If anything, I'm being rude in showing how much I actually care about you as a friend.
Okay, she's definitely drunk. Citlali, maybe take it easy? At this rate, you might sleep past noon tomorrow.
I'm not drunk. I remember everything the traveler said.
Yeah, that, like, okay, so Paimon, I will agree. She is starting to get pretty drunk, but no. This is partly my fault. Well, you know.
Just gotta think of a response. I'll think of
something.
Something?
Don't worry, we have time.
Uh-oh, not this again. Is she asleep?
I'm fine. Can get home by myself.
I don't know. You clearly can because you've done this a lot, but like usually you didn't have someone basically say, "Hey, you know, even if you don't see us as friends, let me just tell you, I cherish you as a friend already."
Is she talking in her sleep or talking to us? She seems kind of out of it.
I'm on so out of the loop.
Bye. Gonna
I forgot she
walk
could float.
back
Yeah,
alone.
walk.
Need some time to think.
Oh, I'm so sorry, that face. Yeah, She doesn't need us to worry about her. She's always been like this. We went really deep and hit her with something she was not expecting. I'll give her that. Okay, next day 11. Okay. Actually,
Return to the skies.
we are It's our pouty face! I knew it looked like our pouty face from a distance. Okay. Ah. Disgusting. I see why I haven't gotten this chest. Anyways, this will be how we pass time, guys.
Let the world collide! I'm going in! Bullseye! Open fire! Bullseye!
Kill it!
To your hat.
Oh, it's dead. Okay, I killed it with fire. I can't. Oh, man. No shields for you.
Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help.
Okay, anyways, on to actually changing time. Oh, it's basically new day already. It's odd to see the friend thing lit up for me, too. It's not too far, but is there a... Yeah, there's a TV thing really close to it. Let's go.
This should be the place we decided to meet yesterday. Who knows if Citlali will show up on time? She drank so much last night, she might not even be up yet.
Hey, I have faith in her. Yeah, see, she's right here.
Ahem.
Yeah, look at that, Paimon.
Citlali!
Every time, Paimon, you really know how to, like, talk shit right when she's there.
No need to sound so surprised. Drinking is just a way to pass the time. I mastered the art of moderation long ago.
I don't know. You were pretty bad. I'll give her a pass for last night, but, like, during the Archon quest, you seemed pretty out of it.
Last night doesn't count. It was a minor slip-up, that's all. Anyway, I gave everything a lot of thought, and I think you're right about something. The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been searching for.
So that's why you're here so early.
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we head out?
Just follow me. I'll confirm the location myself.
Okay. She really focused on some of the Fatui people.
Of course.
I'm, like, curious about that. I need to put Chi-Chi back on my team.
Watch out!
I'm so glad I did that and didn't just let her fall.
This should be it.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence needed for publication will be at our fingertips.
Oh, or so you say.
Everyone ready?
Let's do this. Hold on. I want to readjust my team. It might, like, give me an option to do that there, but hold on. Okay. Bennett, you're going to be Chi-Chi.
I'm here.
And then Farina, I know you're, like, my strongest hitter. But I will put... Linny? I would put Hu Tao, but... she has not recovered from when I accidentally stole her artifacts, so I'll put
Prepare
Linny.
to be amazed.
And Kazu, I'm sorry,
Into a trance
but
is
we're gonna do
risky
this.
for most people.
Level 90, oh, ice and wind. If it's ice and wind, then yeah, this team's good. I think it might even be good that I put Chi-Chi there. Oh, we might get to trial Citlali. Now that I'm thinking about it.
So the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening they could get.
Mm-hmm.
All the items here should be useful for our research.
You're not to touch a single one without my nod of approval.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't support invasive excavation techniques either.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter. Well, shall we continue?
You better listen to this. I'm being so harsh on him. The dude who's been an asshole so far was the one Fatui guy.
There are weapons here from every tribe in Natlan. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any colors or some elaborate maze.
That we notice yet.
Wow, you're really invested in the Battle of Seven Colors.
Well, it's the reason I came to Natlan in the first place. Grudok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss something all grouped together like this.
He's scheming!
I'd like to cover all our bases.
Maybe it's just because of the angle they took and the fact that Citlali's clearly been in, like, she's clearly scouting people out, but I don't trust him. The other Fontaine researcher dude, I actually trust him. I do think he's genuinely here because he's interested, but I don't trust this man. I'm sorry, I'm way too energetic for the time of morning.
All the bases. You got it.
He smiled. I don't trust it. All my reasons.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle. We have to keep going.
I'm so jumpy, I'm sorry.
This wall is in our way!
We have a
might
master.
have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
There we go.
Whoa, we passed straight through! What was that? Some kind of color magic?
Here it is! The colors! Anyways.
It's very close to the technique Citlali might have used.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Sir? Shut up.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Enough chit-chat. We should keep going. The deeper we go, the more we'll find.
I need the quest to, like, make me feel bad for being such an asshole towards that dude, but, you know, maybe they'll prove me right. And also, they're talking so much shit. Like, are they sure that, like, if they weren't the ones, like, in the middle of, like, a fierce life or death battle, if even this so far simple approach wouldn't have thrown them off? I'm just saying, like, they're comparing a situation from a long time ago.
We might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because on our person, we were carrying the same color as the wall. Let's put the sphere down and see what happens.
Yep. See, we're talking so much
You're
shit.
right. We can keep going now.
When this shit is actually advanced for people who don't know actually what's going on.
Return to the skies!
Okay, we get this here. Let us through. Oh. Some lagginess is to be expected. I love the, like, wonder and the music here. That's a beautiful shot.
Wait, what was that? What is this place?
Look! A maze made of colors.
Here it is. Yeah.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality. It's a realm of memory.
Huh?
Memory. I don't think it is the Night Kingdom. Maybe. Oh, let's find out.
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle is similar, but the two are not the same.
Okay.
Correct?
Oh my god, is this her way of being able to speak to her? Because it's memory. Oh, am I about to get hit with feels and make me cry?
Wheat ceiling?
Oh, it so is.
What?
No. It's just a trace of her consciousness left behind after creating this space.
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? In my opinion, it's memory. After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion that our enemies fell to the Abyss?
So true.
That is why, with our memories, we possess a power the Abyss cannot hope to match. I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. As memories disappear, their color fades first. That is why color is the best vehicle to wield the power of memory. Guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for memory is what will allow you to navigate this maze. Without that capacity, enemies will fail to cross the barrier in front of them and be trapped here for eternity. So, be brave, my friends, and march forward.
Any ideas, Citlali?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising. She always did have to handhold her talentless students.
Damn.
Follow me.
I wonder, interested. I wasn't paying too much attention because I'm an idiot. But we'll make this work.
There are monsters here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago. Get to work! You two! Time to... Now disappear! Ha! Locked on! Open fire!
Anyone else? I'm ready for a fight. Yeah, I was gonna say, it didn't quite look like the right shade, but I was curious. I can't, like, if colors are a little too close, like, in hue,
Changing blacks.
I can't tell.
Citlali fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose is to help allies navigate this place.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them. Open fire! Fire in the hole! Locked on!
There we go. Seems a little bit more chaotic here. Oh, but it's forming. Okay, I take back my statement. Sorry.
This place is so pretty.
We're gonna fall
If
through.
not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
I'm an
The
idiot.
showmanship's not bad. I'll give her that.
I'm an idiot. Ah! I realized they were changing color, but I still let it happen. Farewell.
Incoming!
Ah, man, it wouldn't be a me video if I didn't fuck up on something. Remember, we have yellow. We have yellow. There we go.
Rise like smoke.
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
Let's go.
We're out! Looks like we made it through the maze.
Hold on. This is...
It almost looks like the stone she made that one time. I'm sorry.
Oh, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks exactly like the maze.
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
So pretty.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal dye, but the color it produces is still quite rare. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken.
Yep, they're playing something shitty. I'm ready to
Perhaps I
beat
could
you.
take a closer look? It's an important piece of physical evidence, after all.
Citlali, me and you, we're ready to beat them up, right?
No, you may not.
There we go. Is that a signal? I'm here for it. Yep. There we go.
What are you doing?
Ah, you noticed my signal. Not bad, Traveler. We make a good team.
That we do.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
Dude, you're so fucking obvious. Like, you're so blatantly obvious.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power?
Jesus.
Please, that work was a commercial success across Teyvat.
Stick with pretty please, Kitsune Gucci.
I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research.
Yeah, he's not a
the
part of
artifact
this.
itself. What if it gets damaged or destroyed?
Shut it. I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, man. He lied to you point blank.
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took place.
What if... Would there be a reason for them to want that as their goal, or are they just pieces of shit?
What if that was my goal all along?
There you go. Okay, it was his goal. Damn, he was really investigating. If people were starting to not believe it, why the fuck did he go out there and basically give us a reason to prove it? If you want people to not know that this ever happened, you shouldn't have let Citlali of all people fucking get evidence that it was a real deal.
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant, pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes was the only way to get information out of the people in this tribe. But make no mistake, I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Teyvat.
Is he being serious? He just made himself look like a big joke.
But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
False claims?
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan made with a similar dye.
Oh my god, you just stumbled across something that other people had already done, but you didn't know, and so you got rejected because it's been done before? And now you suddenly want to ruin history because you're fucking salty and can't fucking just write something else? I thought there was gonna be like some like actual reasoning that like obviously I still wouldn't agree with, but like at least something that isn't laughable. Really?
Even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
Just resell it, say, hey, recently rediscovered.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work. You're telling me I'm hundreds of years too late?
Yeah. Sometimes things like that happen. You think you're the first one, and then you find out it was created in the past. It was just never documented. Because it was like such a small thing.
Calm down, sir.
Also, yeah, stop fucking yelling at us Melusine, you fucking dick.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. We just need to advertise it as written. Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper, and all of Teyvat will think it was our invention first.
Okay, no, you fucked up your own shit. You did not give a fuck about, like, oh, so it was discovered. You literally could have... Your way of branding this that still would have given you the fame you were thinking of, in a sense, is going, rediscovered, type of shit. Like, go down the land of actually mentioning history. It's like, this is the stuff that was used in a battle that, like, saved the people, like, saved this whole tribe. Like, you could have learned this history legit and then be able to rewrite this. But you're legit a fucking selfish prick and only thinking about having it because you want to be the one who's known as the one, like, the inventor of this amazing product and shit like that. That's not... No. I think not. Please tell me I get to fight these people.
We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlan. No one will believe such an innovative product could come from a place like that.
Oh, and you're... Okay. Anyways, you just get worse. I'm so glad I fucking hated you the moment I saw you. God damn. Man, Hoyo, I told you to prove me wrong, make me seem like an asshole for shitting on him. I didn't...
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations. We can't do that.
What if I give you a portion of the profits?
And bribery!
All you have to do is let the advertisement stay.
Go to fucking the Fortress of Meripede for life, man, okay? Try selling your goods in there. Like, oh my god.
You're trying to bribe me? Careful.
Exactly.
I'm dangerously close to reporting this to Monsieur Novelette.
Honestly, you should have. He deserves a report. That's fucked up. He literally was... Yeah, no.
I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller, even. I would be a giant in the printing industry.
Until other people started doing the fucking same shit. But I mean, you know, it still wouldn't have been your invention at this point. Piece of shit.
But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell.
You must suck at marketing if you couldn't make it sell. Like, that was your chance to work with, like, you literally could have fucking worked with the tribe here and been like, hey, let's open, like, or at least let's do a thing, like, I could open this publishing, and, you know, we work together with, you know, this special ink, this color, all this shit. You could have done something that actually would have worked. But you're just a selfish asshole who wants all the profits basically to yourself. You want to be the one who's on the... Like, you want to be the person who came up with this thing. Like, that's just selfishness and stupidity.
I will never accept that someone from this backwards, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200 years before me.
Excuse me? You piece of true garbage? Actually, no, garbage has more rights than you. Anyways, I will never accept that someone from this backwards, ignorant nation? The second you said backwards, you were fucked, but ignorant? Ignorant. You're the only ignorant thing I see here, you actual, oh my. I'm so angry. I'm actually pissed off. Oh, I'm upset. Interesting.
Even when the truth is right in front of you.
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into publishing, no problem.
Okay.
All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Then, the so-called truth becomes your word against mine.
There's so many more people than you. It's not just... Also, dude, you don't understand. Us, the one here, us here, we hold so much fucking weight. Like, we would never use it for evil. But literally, we could be like, hey, by the way, this man, he literally defaced basically historical history, something from, like, the tribe's history, like, very important. It's a relic at this point. Because he was selfish and wanted money, and now he's trying to say that it was false and that he's the one who created this, innovation.
Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
You would never get it proven as fact. You're an idiot. Oh my god. People are just fucking dumb. He's literally a fucking idiot.
That's awful. What happened to restoring the truth of history?
You just need people to like him.
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Tevat to see.
Yeah, no, he's an idiot. He just straight up. Okay, you know, He's an idiot for literally, like, all his other shit and stuff. But no, he literally just... I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see. But he literally grabbed us. Like, Citlali is one thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Even with Citlali here, he's an idiot. But he got us, Traveler. Like, if you fucking utter our name in any nation so far, obviously not Shiznaya, but all the other ones, people know us. And some of them, people know that we're actually friends with the top dogs, you know? Like, he's a fucking dumbass. Especially because Fontaine. We were there during that time. We know Nouvelette. Anyways, you talk a big game, but did you forget who you're talking to?
Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan?
Oh,
and
okay,
a great
no.
shaman who, according to rumor, abandoned her tribe long ago?
Okay, so also, you're trying to get your facts, quote-unquote, proven, but you're, according to a rumor. God, he can't even do his job right. But also, yeah, a hero from Natlan who's not actually from Natlan. Exactly. So you know that means we've been to your nation, right?
From a practical perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
A, she's not abandoned her tribe, and B, we're a hero for a reason, bitch. You're trying to fuck with Natlan for your own gain. We may not be from here, but we care about this place and its people. That's plenty of reason to fuck you up.
Shows what you know.
Oh, since you like rumors so much.
There we go.
Have you heard the one about
Yeah.
what happens to people who get on my bad side?
The only one that's true.
Ah, the wrath of Granny Itzli. Like I said, our interests aren't at odds.
That's what you think. Why the fuck do you think we aren't at odds? Excuse me, sir. Did you forget she's never been helping you? She's been helping us.
I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering Huitzilin was your rival.
Yeah, so he didn't know the rival thing.
You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet, she has always been more revered than you. Now, that can change.
You think she's selfish and stupid like you? Oh my god. God, we need a new word for dumb. Like, worse. He's the worst degree. I'm sorry I'm getting so heated and repeating the same things. It's because it's now 6 a.m. and I've been streaming for 7 hours. But, like, also just, he's genuinely pissing me off. I'm very... I hate people like this with a fucking passion. Whew, okay, oh man. Citlali, he's also pissed me off. I will join you in your crusade to absolutely traumatize him and hopefully give him generational trauma.
With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Teyvat. This part of Natlan's history will be mine to tell.
Congrats. You'll barely manage to get out to even try spewing it.
And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors. You can be the one to have all the glory.
She doesn't fucking want it. She's never wanted it. You're the one who wants acknowledgement from everybody, because clearly you don't think you're good at anything.
That's not real history.
Exactly.
That's a no, then? Your history means nothing to me. But it's not allowed to stand in the way of my Mora.
Yes, it fucking is. Fucking get a life. Get a fucking actual job then if your current job is to fuck with history so that way you can just be stupid and lie to people's faces and get rich. I'm sorry, get an actual fucking job. Excuse me? Hopefully here in Teyvat, like, jobs are easier to come by than my current reality. But, like, I would still rather be in my situation than do fucking anything nearly on a realistic scale of you piece of shit.
Done running your mouth? Good. Before handing you over to the tribe, I think I'll have my way with you first.
Yep, teach him a lesson and make it stick.
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, You're gonna have to go through me.
Dude, you don't understand how easy this is about to be. I've kicked so many Fatui's ass.
That's right. I didn't pay all that Mora for nothing.
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone who wants to erase Natland's history?
The captain. You actually bought that?
No. I personally didn't. I was just going with it because I was like, maybe.
United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and his wealth.
Meaning they just are pieces of shit. They don't actually like... maybe they were assigned to the captain, but they didn't actually care about his ideals.
Regrader?
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader!
Whoever Regrader is, I'm sorry, I don't remember harbingers' names.
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry and disrupt Fontaine's economic system. This aligns with Regrader's interests.
You're giving us just more and more reasons to kick your ass.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning!
Yeah, it doesn't change anything, Paimon. It's just one other person to beat the fuck up.
I don't care who you serve. When it comes to punishment, I don't discriminate.
Exactly. Let's go.
Pay your dues.
Fulfill our pact. Let's run. Locked on.
Shouldn't get careless.
Locked on.
No escape.
I needed to kill him first.
Locked on.
I guess this is it.
Open fire.
Put your back into it.
Get to work. Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh.
Step right up.
Hell, that was almost 75k damage.
Hold on, team.
I did not mean to hit that, but... Oh, it's okay. Maybe I meant to hit that.
That's what you get for messing with the hero of Natlan and Granny Eatsley. They could give Regrader a run for his Mora.
When did this person get so strong? Looks like the men following the captain failed to update us on the latest intelligence.
When did this person get so strong? Excuse me?
Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth. You're on your own.
Oh, there's where all your Mora went.
What about our contract? Your boss signed it himself.
Oh, I'm so sorry to the innocent bystander in the back.
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. That's what makes him the best.
I'm not even gonna comment.
Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause. You! The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place, as instructed.
Yeah, that's what Citlali was noticing before we came in.
Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time. Shouldn't be too long now.
What? This whole place is gonna collapse?
You were supposed to wait until I made it out. Are you trying to kill me?
I mean, is there a reason for him not to?
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
Eat shit.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
Got it.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
Wait, don't!
Where are we? Back in the maze? Our surroundings look different, though. What did that Fatui guy do?
We need to find Citlali. She's probably somewhere around here too.
Good point. She'll know how to get out of here. Let's hurry. If we don't make it out before the cave collapses, we might never be able to leave.
Where could she be?
Let's see. Citlali! Oh, looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do?
I saw the special color. It seems to be guiding me. Let's go. We gotta find Citlali, and we need to do something about this.
That woven scroll? Why would it appear around here?
There's no time to think about that. Also, isn't this a part of her consciousness? I don't think she would want us to die. And this was meant to, like, help her comrades, too, necessarily. So its function should be... Oh, and... Who knows? I don't know, Citlali. There's no time to think about that.
You're right. Lead the way, traveler.
And we're with
She triggered
Citlali
it
now.
just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly.
Oh, there's gonna be big problems.
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary space like this.
Mm-hmm.
If you cannot escape in time, it's mutually assured destruction. But I can't fault someone for using it as a last resort.
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instructions. You must have the capacity for conscious thought.
Yep, I didn't think that was, like, gonna be it either, Citlali. Good to know I wasn't wrong.
I appreciate the compliment. It's been a long time, my friend.
This is no time for a reunion. The cave outside is about to collapse. I know time flows differently in this place, but that still doesn't leave us much time. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Citlali. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory. There's not much I can do.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember its structure. If I create an exit here, I can leave. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of Natlan. When people leave deep impressions on each other, their memories form connections.
Maybe that's how we're gonna be able to get to Citlali. Or maybe she can figure it out on her end too, based off all she's been learning during this time.
These connections are particularly strong between
Yeah,
comrades and
there we
armies.
go. Mm-hmm.
That is how I created my maze. The connections between the memories were my needle and thread, and the special color was my fabric. But if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, one without connections, you get a place
Oh,
like this.
is this like mentioning because the fact that she doesn't let other people in, and she still didn't view us as a friend because she didn't think she was ready for that like commitment that she, feels relationships are. And so while we have a path and we're being guided, she's in like literally this closed off, basically square.
This space is a combination of my color and your memories. There is no way to alter or construct anything within it, because there are no connections at your disposal.
There is, Citlali. Come on, you gotta know. There is a connection.
Over 200 years, and not a single lasting connection.
Come on.
This
You
is my
have one.
punishment, huh?
You have one. We're coming to find you, Citlali. You have a lasting connection. You do.
Well, at the very least, you have a connection to me.
And there goes that. Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to appear in this space.
See? More than just an arch rival.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not around. You said it yourself. A memory fragment can't be used to create the connections I need.
Come on.
Citlali.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, I need you to give me an answer. Your special technique. You didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me. What I want to know is, why?
I think I have an idea of the answer, but I'm more intrigued by everything else she just said.
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me all those years ago.
It's because she cared about you. She actually, she cared.
But you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. From your description, it might as well have been a simple color trick. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here. But if this is a foreshadowed event, I'm not happy with the narrative setup.
Citlali, ever since you learned that technique, you've been able to see a special color, haven't you?
You mean...
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. It's something I discovered in the work of our ancestors. More specifically, you could
Color of
call it
memories.
the color of memories. In truth, passing on the technique is a process of using that color to tint another person's memories. Yes, the technique has the power to decide victory. But in my opinion, the capacity to add color to someone's memories is where the true value lies. You are fated to live a far longer life than me, Citlali. I couldn't bear the thought of all those years existing as a blank canvas in your memory.
So this was, yeah.
So I wanted to leave a little color behind.
Your color, you mean?
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color in someone else's memory. When that day comes, you will understand my decision.
No, genuinely, that rumor was true. They were close friends. She just didn't realize. She didn't have the capacity in the moment to understand. She is literally Freerin. Sorry, I'm emotional, but I'm at the mildly tired state. I'm at least not aggressively sobbing. So if you still need time, let me choose to remember you first. Our words.
I have to get out of here. That's the only way to rescue them.
You got this.
Citlali, what are you...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from my memories by force.
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
Oh, that's dangerous.
I know. But my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk.
I have to find her. There we go. Our thoughts.
Traveler?
Yep.
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. I have a feeling. You're the one who will be saved this time. After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side. The kind of person I could have never anticipated. The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the Traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong, surpassing even the shamans who worship the Lord of the Night. This means that, even without your tutelage, he can see the color of memories.
What did you say?
Although he doesn't know how to wield it, he unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your memories. That was enough to guide him to this space. You now have a connection at your disposal.
There we go.
Well, Citlali, it looks like part of this was foreshadowed, but the rest is a surprise.
Traveler? Traveler!
Come on. We got this.
That's Citlali's voice. She's just up ahead.
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years
Are much more.
than a blank canvas. Cherish them.
Oh, she's gone. Oh, I hate that she's gone.
Wheat ceiling.
Citlali!
Paimon! Traveler!
We finally found you. Let's find a way to get out of here.
Hold my hand.
Oh my god. I actually almost cried, like, immediately after saying I'm not going to be showing signs of my emotions. I'm a liar, apparently. To myself.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so...
Ooh!
Whoa! We made it out just in time!
Yikes!
Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
He was most likely trapped inside that space, just like us. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin. Unless he managed to escape.
Oh, yikes.
He
What
would
about
have
the
been
innocent
crushed.
dude? I don't remember. I swear I saw a glimpse of something in the corner of my eye when we first got to this scene, but
Still preferred that to being caught, huh?
what about the Fontanians? Yeah, I don't really care about the greedy, stupid dude, but I care about the innocent one.
They were standing a bit further away, right? They probably weren't pulled into the space. Maybe they already made a run for it.
There we go. He's
Hello.
safe. That's all I cared about. Genuinely.
It's one of Malu Son's employees! Quick, restrain him!
Paimon, he was innocent. Paimon, did you instantly forget he didn't know anything that was happening?
I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed behind and tried to find people to help rescue you. I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
They do need to still question you, unfortunately, buddy.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing.
Which way did he run?
Which way did he run?
We need to know for science.
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
Oh, Citlali's gonna catch up. She's about to wreck this man.
That way? Huh. Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings, I think we're okay. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
No problem, I'm coming. Let's go. I am ready to hunt this coward down. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, little buddy! Of course the little buddy would know about this space. That was his companion. I'm proud of him, but I'm sad.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Ictomisaurs! They caught Malu Son!
Yep.
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion.
You're so smart.
Looks like it's time for that foreshadowing to pay off.
My bank balance. No! No!
I don't give a fuck about your bank balance. You should have thought about that before coming here.
What's wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most.
I mean, I'm not surprised he's thinking about his bank fucking just plummeting into nothingness.
It's particularly effective on weak-minded people like him.
I believe it.
Serves him right!
Mm-hmm.
I know, it was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint us to a whole other task, did he?
Forget about him for now. The Ictomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive. In the meantime, we have unfinished business, remember?
Right, the special scroll. But the die is buried underneath a bunch
We
of
learned
rubble
so
now.
much, Paimon, you don't understand.
Don't worry, Witziling's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me, I'll explain everything at my house.
Got it.
Oh, and Traveler? Everything you said about memory, I finally figured out my answer. I knew you'd want to tag along. Let's go.
One moment, guys, for the road. I didn't do that. Oh. Okay. We need to get running. This was a lot longer than I thought it would be, personally. I'm not complaining, clearly. I'm just actually stunned. But genuinely, can people, like, leave Citlali alone a little bit? I get that it's, like, the challenge thing, and wait, okay. It's kind of annoying, and I think her disciples take it too far, but was her reasoning for having them challenge Citlali as a way to, like, keep her not only in Citlali's memory, but also, like, in a way, kind of force Citlali into interactions with other people? Like, we saw that she came to care about the one, the girl who we saw in her teaser, too. Like, even if she's, like, you know, the one who annoyed me, she can't annoy me anymore, she did actually grow to care for her. Could that have been the goal behind it?
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Wheatziline's technique, your participation is critical.
Okay.
What are you saying, Citlali?
Follow me.
This place is so huge. I love the music in here.
Whoa, look at this place. Do you weave
That's
scrolls
Poika.
too?
Here.
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend.
Oh.
The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Oh, come on.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war or prevent a great disaster? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid I don't have time for another match.
Oh man, I'm actually getting really sad.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories.
Oh. So painful.
So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history? Because history is the memory of a people. We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the abundance of our harvests.
I know that, but something this important? Why entrust it to me and not one of your students?
As your friend, I admit, I'm being a bit selfish. I don't have long, Citlali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. but I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my final request?
Just this once.
God damn it.
I understand now, Wheat Ceiling. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Claw helps you bring the woven scroll outside. Oh, I didn't even realize that's supposed to be us with her.
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time. I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey.
My God.
When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
She sounds so young. She sounds younger.
In the end,
that's
I
so
hope
pretty.
Everyone remembers my color too.
And the music behind this.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell.
Oh, no. That was us. I read it in my head. I'm sorry. I didn't say it out loud.
I knew you would understand.
I'm sorry. That was so beautiful. And yeah, okay. I've...
This is the special scroll. How did you know how to weave it, Citlali?
Remember the gift from spirits?
Hold on. You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must mean you're the one behind the gifts from the spirits.
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
Why not just tell them?
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach someone else how to do it?
Traveler, you can see the special color.
Okay,
right?
I see where this is going, yes.
The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories. Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, and they must do the same. even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time. And, well, ever since Sweet Celine died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever. After all, I have all the time in the world. But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation.
You mean he never stopped trying to find new friends for you? I love him.
I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone, I guess that person would be a friend. But it never got to that point. This time, though, you win, Claw.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm like... I was like holding back tears, so I need the cuteness.
Take this. I guess it's my response to what you told me the other night.
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief.
Y'all, if only you guys could see my face.
Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate too. A memory living on in someone else's head. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory and carry my color in your mind.
Does this mean I'm officially your friend?
Just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
Please don't ever be gone. God, I'm sorry. I'm weak. I understand where Citlali was coming from all this time.
Whoa.
So much.
It's a little early to talk about death, don't you think? It's only been a few seconds
Also
since we made
true.
the friendship official.
Yeah, official, but we've been friends this whole time, Paimon.
Isn't that what friends are for?
Damn.
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Citlali, if the Traveler's going to leave their color in your mind too, it'll probably be gold, right?
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind reading effect I couldn't fix? Well, I finally got to the bottom of it. Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, memories are also involved in that process.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created between our memories. And that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
No, that would make a lot of sense, yeah.
So, you can hear the Traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color in each other's memories? And that's why the Traveler could hear your thoughts too, because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking, but only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the Traveler's thoughts,
But not the other way
but
around,
not the
yeah.
other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
It's just not gone yet, but I'll get to the bottom of it.
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories.
You fucking... That was smooth. I will give you that, Citlali. That was fucking smooth. Oh my god, that was great. And Paimon wouldn't know unless we just react.
So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me again.
Very true. Paimon's looking at us like, what? What am I missing?
I knew it. Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other.
I guess we can hear each other for life. I'm not gonna forget you, bitch.
Just messing with you. I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of course I can figure out how to fix it.
Come on, Citlali, but this is fun, isn't it?
It'll probably take some time, though. So bear with me for now.
No problem. I will love every second of it.
Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh, unless I've had a few drinks.
Oh, so you can turn it off? That's a shame. I'm saying that's a shame. Fuck it. This, you know, like when people are already close, that like, you know, it's almost like they're having little conversations, like silent conversations, and like they just know where they're thinking and all that. Except this is like literal. We do.
A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy mess, I could always share my senses with you again.
This is true.
No promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
This is also true.
Huh?
Sorry, Paimon. Just a little secret conversation amongst friends. You're a friend too, we care about you, but you know what I mean. Wait until next day 8. Okay. I would wait it out naturally, but I've been going on for almost 3 hours recording and almost 8 hours stream, so I do need to speed up the process a tiny bit. 6 a.m. It's almost 7? It was just 5. Okay, anyways. Real time me losing my sanity. Let's do this.
Ah, you did it? Your investigation into the Battle of 7 Colors must have been fruitful indeed. I do hope you share what you learned.
Wow, the scroll is finished already.
Elder Talapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away, Traveler.
You share everything you learned about the special color while keeping Citlali's contribution.
I see.
On the down low, is what it said, maybe? I'm like trying to look for the playback, but
It makes perfect sense. History
Artemis.
is the memory of a people. If we want to
ma'am.
depict it, a dye derived from people's memories is, of course, the best choice. Now, it's just a matter of preserving this secret technique. From your description, it sounds like learning the technique requires the previous holder to share their memories.
Well, yeah.
In that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles you described. After all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared with those closest to us. I cannot take that choice away from you, Traveler.
thank you. That's actually really nice.
You completed your task admirably. Finding a way to carry on that legacy is now our duty.
Alright, we'll leave that to you.
And please pass along my thanks to Granny Citlali. We interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended, and it turns out he is the reason some among our tribe started to question our history.
I mean, that makes sense, but yeah, no, straight up, he's just actually the reasoning. I thought, like, I would make sense that some people question it, but, like, you're telling me, no, that piece of shit literally just caused, like, basically war amongst the people?
He hired people to spread misinformation
Wow.
about the Battle of 7 Colors. The recent friction within the tribe is entirely his doing.
Man.
We now have a record of his crimes, and will begin working with Fontaine authorities in a few days.
So he was behind the controversy in the first place. Guess it's easier to investigate when people are already questioning something. Anyway, that clears it up. People don't just question their history out of nowhere.
Some people do, but yeah, it's a little odd when it's really abrupt. Thank you. We'll be on our way.
Until we meet again.
Yay, we get to see Citlali. I was gonna say I don't want it to end. Oh, I still don't want it to end. Hey, Citlali, we're back.
You told him everything, right?
Yep.
Yep. We left out the part about your contribution, but it kinda seemed like Chief Biram saw
Oh, he
through
so
us.
did, without a doubt.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits.
Yeah, but Chief Biram deserved something in return for his hard work.
I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he figures out it was me all these years, I'm in for a world of trouble.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher. He wasn't taken away with his boss?
Paimon, he's not working for him. Unless I'm stupid and letting him, like, really play innocent.
Please, call me Allie. After questioning, the tribe absolved me of any serious wrongdoing, so here I am. I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my investigation first. I'd like to ask some questions about Citlali. I want people outside of Natlan to hear her story, but my understanding still has some holes.
Questions? Why should I let an Outlander tell our stories?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. It's just honest curiosity, I assure you. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
He has a point.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important plans after this.
Very important.
Important plans?
Yeah, the most important.
Oh, thank you very much.
Paimon, you know she's serious. Conducts a thorough interview, only leaving when Citlali finally runs out of patience.
Another day, another drained social battery.
I am so sorry about that. Also, this is so a ploy to get her to say no, hang out with me a little bit. Anyways, we should probably get going then.
Hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
Okay, well, our plan has backfired. She remembers that we owe her books.
Oh, that! When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap, huh?
Books that rare will take some time to find. We have time. We need to remember to visit her to come back. We have to get her books. Her light novels are very important, you know.
You're telling me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You might need to go to Yai Publishing House in person. But I don't need them right away. Just don't forget, okay?
Remember to come back.
Of course! We'll get them sent to you as soon as we can!
Sent?
Sent to me?
See, me too! Yeah!
I don't want a stranger knocking on my door when I'm hungover. Here, just take this.
Take this? We got a key! We got a key! I thought you were just gonna say, no, I want you knocking at my door. I know you and you're my friend. But she gave us a key. This is a baby bean. We must fucking cherish our baby bean.
And this is?
Paimon, what do you think it is?
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep.
No. 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 She can't just walk off like that after giving us the key to her home. The ultimate sign of fucking trust. Hell no. I'm really curious. Let's find this out right now. I don't think we can, but I'm still walking over there. Like, I'm pretty positive we can't, but like, come on. We all know we're curious, right? Also, okay, yeah, back this way. I literally almost got lost, even though I have the map for it. I'm sorry, that was... I got heated, I got sad, I got emotional. There's graffiti even on the floor. What? I'm sorry, I'm actually just amazed. We're just allowed to enter her house? This is my new favorite place. We can't, like, explore, obviously, but this is my new favorite place. Okay. Perfect. This is perfect. And I love her music, too, so this is great. I like this, version of it as well. This has been a amazing journey. I still can't quite process all I've gone through in these 8 hours of streaming, but like trying to express my thoughts on Citlali's little quest here, you know, that's just straight up what it is. I know it was tied together with the tribe thing, but like this was a basically almost 3-hour quest for me. So it's basically Citlali's story quest. I already really liked her character. Like, just from how we got to see that she did care about Auroron in the previous Archon quest, and just how much guilt she felt because she was basically just a basically bystander when her tribe was about to basically commit a fucked up atrocity. And, you know, she is like doing everything she can to kind of almost right the wrong, but like at least help the one affected by it. And, you know, just seeing that everyone is like treating her very like, you know, she's a tyrant, she's scary, all these things. And just like from the awkwardness we get to see her, and the fact that they did a good job of letting us in on what she's thinking to show us that she isn't actually like super like strict, like hard. She's very thoughtful and very like a little bit awkward. She doesn't quite know how to interact with people. And then, you know, obviously throughout this, we hear that in her mind, if she gets close to people, she's just gonna lose them. So she doesn't really want to have that type of connection. Like, why bother? And so she like finds ways to back off from it. And just, I don't know. I really, really love this quest. It just made me love Citlali more. You know, I clearly do really want Malika. I'm probably not going to get her here, and obviously I could do events that would probably actually get me a 10 pull, but we'll do a celebratory 5. No, 4. Damn, I thought I had one more. Celebratory 4 pulls. I have no pity. And I could honestly just use these for Citlali's weapon. Yeah, I have no pity. Whereas this 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, I'm at 45. I could use it here, which would be a bit more logical. But let's do this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be stupid and actually make my chances of getting Malika worse. We're going to go back and forth. I can't do that. I'm sorry, Malika. Probably not going to get anything. But it's okay. This at least puts me now at 49? Almost 50? Oh. Hey. I really want to pull for Mauika. But I'm gonna spend all my other stuff on her. So, not in the books yet. But it's okay. Anyways. Over to you guys. It's been 3 hours. Sorry for stalling. Hope you all enjoyed. And, you know, if you were pulling for Citlali or even Mauika, hope your pulls go well. At this point, and probably by the point of me uploading this, it's probably most likely you guys have done your pulls already. So, you know, even if it's not these two, if it's the upcoming, Arlecchino and Clorand, who I also wanted, but can't afford, clearly, given my pulling situation right now. You know, I hope you just have luck in your future pulls. And, you know, also, cheers to New Year's, you know. I know this isn't like my first video or videos uploaded, but hey. That's all I gotta say on that. So, see you on that side, YouTube. Bye-bye.